Hey guys, how you doing? It's Kevtech here bringing another video on information technology. I hope you're having a good day. Happy Saturday. And today I want to go over the Tryhackme room, which is introduction to careers in Tryhackme. Obviously, if you're new to the channel, know what to do. Rate, comment, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. So today I want to go over the different rooms that are in Tryhackme because I get asked by some people like, well, what are some careers I could do in cybersecurity? And this is a perfect room to go over because it'll give you a good idea of what you should go into if you're trying to go into cybersecurity. Not only that, I'm gonna leave a free resources, like a bunch of free resources on cybersecurity training and cybersecurity to get started in cybersecurity. I'm gonna leave that below in the description. I'm gonna pin it on this video under my YouTube channel, so you get to actually get some free resources if that makes sense. All right, so let me share my screen real quick, and we'll go over this real quick. It shouldn't be a long video, so. Share screen share. There we go. All right, so this is the room. This is called the Careers in Cybersecurity or Careers in Cyber. I'm excited about this room because I actually love going over cybersecurity stuff, but also like going over the different types of cybersecurity roles you could go into. So obviously, yeah, this is why I get into career in cyber, high paid jobs. Work can include legally hacking systems or defending against cyber attacks. Yep, that's true. Cybersecurity jobs are on fill and on demand. From my experience, like I tell everyone, like my market is complete. Getting into cybersecurity is super duper hard. Um, I got my job in cyber because I knew someone. I got a referral. That's how I got my job. But it's different for everyone. Like I've seen people get jobs in cyber by skipping Helpdesk. I've seen people get jobs in cyber by going into Helpdesk. Then they went into a network admin role. Then they finally got a job in cybersecurity. So everyone's path is different. Just letting you guys know, we all have our own way of getting into cyber, but just wanted to throw that out there. Okay. So this is security analysts. Security analysts are they're basically protect the company from attacks. Analysts explores, evaluate company networks to uncover actual data and recommendations for engineers to develop preventive measures. This job requires working with various stakeholders to gain understanding of security requirements in the security landscape. Sorry, working with various stakeholders to analyze the cybersecurity throughout the company, compile ongoing reports about the safety of networks, documenting security issues and measures taken in response, develop security plans, incorporating research on new attack trends, tools and trends and measures needed across teams to maintain data security. Yeah, and this is right. I'm gonna stop sharing for a second. So yeah, so this is correct. So when you work in I guess this is like the blue team side of things. If you work in cybersecurity in the blue team side of things, typically a security analyst would be like SOC or cybersecurity analyst. There's different types of job titles. It really depends, but typically when you work in cybersecurity, in the blue team side, you're going to be in the SOC role. Um, you will be using a tool like CrowdStrike, SentinelOne, like some sort of third-party tool that actually protects your company from malware or protects your company from malicious intent or malicious applications. So, say for example, you have an employee and you have SentinelOne set up or you have CrowdStrike set up, and the employer accidentally goes to a website and they accidentally download an executable file. The job of SentinelOne or CrowdStrike, whatever they're using, it's supposed to block it by default. So then when you do is when it's blocked by default in a work environment, typically, if you're a cybersecurity analyst, people think that cybersecurity analyst is just like, oh, you go to the tool, you're like, oh, good job, you protected it, nice work, and then you're done after that. No, 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 no. So the way it works is for cybersecurity analysts or people that work in a SOC role, they will log into the portal and they have to figure out what happened. So you have to figure out what happened, how it happened, when it happened, and you have to figure out who the user is. Has it been has there been remediations? Like, are there preventive measures of how it happened, and is it actually doing its job? Which it is. It is doing its job, so it's been prevented. Okay, we want to understand what website he went to. We want to understand what computer it is. We want to understand who's the user. We want to understand can we block this website using like a tool like Barracuda or I don't know, like any type of tool that you use to block websites, right? Can we use a tool to block this website, right? So, or we use Proofpoint, right? Or we use something to block it like Zscaler or whatever you guys use in your company. So that's the thing. But also, you have to keep in mind that every company is different. So we have something called what's called a playbook, right? So a playbook is actually created by your company. You have your own policies and procedures, right? Whether it's how you evaluate the whole situation. So what a playbook is, it tells you what you need to do if something like this were to happen. So you have a playbook created by your manager, created by the team. Whoever is in charge of that, they will create a playbook and you go based on that. So hopefully that answers your question. So that would be how cybersecurity works. If you work as a SOC analyst, you have tools you would run that's running in your company. You're setting it up, you're installing it, and then you have things to prevent attacks. You have things to prevent malware or viruses or whatever, things like that. And then you go based on that, and you have to, obviously analyze everything, provide documentation, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's just some of it. We'll do a SOC room, or we'll do a blue team room. We'll go over that at some point in one of my videos. Okay. So I'm gonna share again. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, let's go back to this. I'm gonna mark this as complete. This is security engineer. And again, right here, SOC level 1. So again, SOC security engineers develop and implement security solutions using threats and vulnerability data often sourced from members of security workforce. Security engineers work across circumventing a breadth of attacks. Can't even talk. Including web application attacks, network threats, and involving trends and tactics. The ultimate goal is to retain and adapt security measures to mitigate the risk of attack and data loss. Responsibilities: testing and screening security measures across software, monitor networks and reports to update systems and mitigate vulnerabilities, identify and implement systems needed for optimal security. So yeah, these are the rooms. I'm gonna mark that's complete. And then this is SOC level 1 again, right? So incident responders response product, I can't even pronounce this freaking word. Productivity, I can't pronounce. I can't talk today. And effectively to severe breaches. Sorry about that. I can't talk today. Responsibilities include creating plans, policies, and protocols for organizations to enact during the following incidents, resulting in a highly pressured position with assessments and response required in real time as attacks are unfolding. Incident response metrics include MTTD, MTTA, and MTTR. The mean time to detect, acknowledge, and recover from attacks. The aim is to achieve a shift and an effective response, retain financial standing, and avoid negative breach implications. And ultimately, incident response to protect the company's data, reputation, and financial standing from cyber attacks. Responsibilities: developing, adopting thorough, actionable incident response plan, maintaining strong security best practices, and support incident response measurements, post-incident reporting, preparation for future attacks, considering learnings and adaptations to take from incidents. So yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing again. So yeah, this was like when I went to a financial summit cybersecurity event, and we had tabletop exercises. So one of my tabletop exercises was we're cybersecurity, and our company has just been breached, right, through an attack or whatever. Like, who do we talk to first and let them know that the attack has happened? So obviously you talk to your executives, you talk to your team. You gotta let the people that are affected know. You gotta let a lot of people know, but we gotta have some sort of preventive measures. You have to have a playbook, obviously. We want to know how it happened, why it happened, how to avoid it, and that's it. And then obviously, it does when you have an attack like that, like any type of attack, if it affects the reputation of a company, so you got to keep that in mind as well. So the company's reputation is going to get affected too. So those things are very important. So I'm going to share my screen again. But yeah, the tabletop exercise is very interesting. I probably should have recorded that, but it's very interesting. Work is complete. Digital forensics examiner. if you like to play detective, this might be the perfect job. If you're working as part of law enforcement department, you'll be focused on collecting and analyzing evidence to help solve crimes, charging the guilty and saturating the innocent. On the other hand, if your work falls under defining a company's network, you'll be using your forensic skills to analyze incidents such as policy violations. Responsibilities: collect digital evidence while observing the legal procedures, analyze digital evidence to find answers related to the case, document your findings, and report the case. So that is digital forensics examiner. That's what they do. I mean, I never worked in this job before, but it sounds interesting. Malware analysis. This is going to be interesting. So malware analysis involves analyzing suspicious programs, discover what they do, writing reports about their findings. A malware analysis is sometimes called a reverse engineer, as their core task revolves around converting compiled programs from machine language to readable code, usually in low-level language. This work requires the malware analysis to have strong programming background, especially in low-level languages such as assembly language and C language. The ultimate goal is to learn about all the activities in malicious programs carried out, find out how to detect and report it, carry out static analysis of malicious programs, which entails reverse engineering, conduct dynamic analysis of malware samples by observing their activities in control environment, document and report findings. So yeah, typically a malware analysis, I know John Hammond does this kind of work. Basically, yeah, you're analyzing malware. You'll put it like on a sandbox environment. You also want to figure out how that malware got on the computer, who clicked on it, how it got there, who's the person that was affected by it, and how to prevent it, if that makes sense. And then in that case, you would use like virus total. So virus total is one tool you could add. Like you could add a file in here, and it'll tell you if it's malicious. Like if I were to go here, let me just grab a random file from here. Yeah, it could be anything. So I'll just put my profile picture in here. Need to confirm. And then what happens is you're analyzing the file using virus total. I mean, there's other third-party tools, but this is one of them. And then it will tell you like if this file is malicious or not. So it's configuring and analyzing it for multiple, unable to detect, undetected here, nothing here, choosing CrowdStrike, using a bunch of third-party tools. Doesn't see anything here. It's an eScan. Nothing here. So yeah, that's basically what it is. So if this is just scanning, and McAfee's there, see? ClickKill is there. Bitdefender is there. VAST is there. So there's just different applications scanning that specific picture, because it may be a picture, it may be a JPEG, it may be a random executable file. We don't know. It could be anything. So that's basically what a malware analyst does. Basically, not this per se, but you could use this to check if a file has malware or is malicious or whatever. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, like that's complete. This is the one that people are like, they think they're Mr. Robot. Penetration testing. You may see penetration testing referred to as a pen testing. Ethical hacking and penetration testing job role is to test the security of the systems and software within a company. This is achieved through attempts to uncover flaws and vulnerabilities through systems hacking. Penetration testers exploit these vulnerabilities to evaluate the risk in each instance. The company can then take these insights to rectify issues to prevent a real-world attack, cybersecurity attack, conduct tests on the computer systems, networks, web-based applications, perform security assessments, audits, and analyze policies, evaluate and report on insights, recommending actions of attack preventions. Learning paths, Tryhackme learning path will give you both the fundamental knowledge, technical knowledge, hands-on experience, which is crucial in becoming a successful penetration tester. So there's 2 rooms here. Maybe I'll do one of these rooms. We'll see. But yeah, work that's complete. Red team. Similar to the penetration testers, are more targeted job role to uncover many vulnerabilities across systems to keep cyber defense in good standing. Red teamers are enact to test the company's detection and response capabilities. This job requires imitating cyber criminals' actions, emulating malicious attacks, retain access, and avoiding detection. Red team assessments can run for up to a month, typically by a teams external to the company. They're often best suited to an organization where mature security programs are in place. Responsibilities: emulate the role of a threat actor to uncover exploit vulnerabilities, maintain access, and avoid detection. Access organizations, security controls, threat intelligence, and incident response procedures. Evaluate and report on insights with actionable data for companies to avoid real-world instances. Learning paths are right there. I'm mark that's complete. Yeah. So if you want to do an actual test, it's fine. I'm gonna do a test. But yeah, that's it. That's it with the room. But yeah, there are a lot of different types of roles, and I think this is done scanning. It's done scanning. I didn't find anything, but I'm gonna close that out. There are different types of roles that you could do. Like I was like more in the middle because I was like running assessments. I was capturing malware as well, and then we were preventing USB drives from being plugged in. I know one of these guys that is a red teamer. What his job is, he drops random flash drives on the floor everywhere he goes, and that flash drive has malware on it, and then he'll purposely do that. So then someone would just randomly grab it and plug it in, and then basically he'll take control of your machine. So there's a guy that I met in DEF CON. That's literally his full-time job. So, that's pretty cool. But yeah, don't do that. I'm just saying, don't do that. But yeah, I know someone that does that as a living or for a living. That makes sense. So yeah, so you have blue team, SOC analyst, red team. Some really good red team certifications, the EJPT. TCM has their own red team certification too. That's kind of cool. Then INE has their certification too. There's different types of certifications you could get. For blue team, usually it's Security Plus. Blue Team 1 certification, because that one covers like SOC stuff. Yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna post a comment below in this video of free stuff you could go over for yourself on different paths in cybersecurity, but also free stuff like free training, free resources, stuff like that. So that when you don't have to ask me questions, you can just go to that comment section, click on the links, and you figure out what you want to do. You want to be a red teamer or a blue teamer or a purple team. Want to work GRC? I don't know what you want to do, but I'm gonna leave that below in the description of the video. Also, if you want to do a coaching call with me, I'll leave it below in the description of the video too. Book a call with me if you want to have a conversation with me, have a one-on-one conversation with me. It's more like personal, like one-on-one with me, not anyone else, just one-on-one with me. And you have something personal you want to talk about your career plans, your career goals, your resume, your LinkedIn profile, etc., etc. Book a call with me, and I'll be more than happy to chat. But that's it for me. Hopefully this video helps you out. If you're trying to get into cybersecurity, a lot of different roles in cybersecurity. Just keep in mind that when you say you want to work cybersecurity, it's like saying, I want to be a doctor. What kind of doctor, right? So anyway, with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Peace. Later.